Cool. What's going on?
Check out a band tonight, I guess. Busy night.
Just getting started, so you're setting the tone. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'll be doing it till 4 a.m.
So.
Yeah, it's gonna get off the rails. Always does.
I thought it was gonna be a white one. Did it say
That's
white?
my white Genesis. So this is the license plate, just so you know it's me.
Okay.
So, but that car
That's what I
got
was thinking. I thought, where are you getting in? I
Right,
got the white
shady
car.
already.
that car
You're good.
unfortunately is dead. So
Oh, no.
375,000 miles.
Oh wow.
It ended last week, so this is a rental through the Uber program.
Oh, that's
They
good
do
to do
that for you
that.
guys? That's cool.
No.
Oh.
I have to pay for it.
Do you?
So yeah, it's $1,400 a month for this stupid thing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my
Kidding me.
god.
So well, they know I'm killing this car. I mean, in just the last 6 days, I put $2,000 on it. This is
Wow.
a 2021, and it's got 50,000 miles. In 1 year, this car's not going to be sellable, you know.
Jesus.
So,
Yeah, but still, man, that's a lot.
but yeah,
What else do you do? Is this pretty much your
I quit my full-time career to do this full-time. Not last year. Last year I took it chill and I worked just like 28 to 32 hours, and that was clearing 60K for Uber. With Uber. The year before that, I worked 45 to 50 hours. That was $101,000 driving a car.
Whoa.
So
Do you try to grab a lot of the airport ones?
no, the airport doesn't pay. So
Really?
back in the day when there were taxis and whatnot, they had those flat rates. That's what all of us are thinking airports. It's not how it works now. So it's only by the mileage or the time and mileage that you're actually driving a
How many you
passenger.
can throw in at one time.
So
in one shift.
unfortunately, the way you make that kind of money is the drinking crowd. And it's like tonight, I'm going to be
Friday
driving
night,
till 4
Saturday.
a.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have to stay in Tampa best you can. You know, I almost
downtown Tampa, you mean?
yeah, I mean it's a lot of crazy stuff. It is crazy. You know, there's some bad stuff that a lot of people can't put up with, but there's bad stuff in every job.
Maybe drunks and stuff.
Very drunk, drug deals that you know you're doing a drug deal. You can smell it, you can see it. You get.
You mean to go with you to pick something up? You mean? Or
I mean, I've been made to do drug deals by by dangerous guys. Now, personally,
they hope they pay well.
they don't. You know, like I can tell what they're doing. I can smell it. I can see it. I mean, I hate to stereotype, but stereotypes exist for a reason. They have drugs on them, and they're making me do stops, and they leave a guy in the car so I don't leave. So, and they're basically
They have
stealing
weapons
from me.
and shit or what?
One time I saw a gun, but not in person. I saw it after the dash cam because some drugs were left in my car.
Oh
So I
my
looked back at the
God.
video.
That's so sweet.
So that stuff does happen, but like to me, I'm here to drive. I really don't care what they're. I can't get in trouble for it. I have a dash cam.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of people that you would not waste 30 seconds on in real life,
Yeah.
but you're forced to be with them. I mean, I'm used to it by now. The way that I see it is it's like a bartender. If you start being a bartender, you're probably going to hate it. But after a few months, I mean, you know what you deal with. It's just your job.
Yeah.
It's at the cost of a relationship. I can't really have a relationship working 8 p.m. to 4 a.m.
That's rough. That's rough.
Thursday through Sunday, unless I find a nurse or something. You know?
Night shift.
Yeah, I'm kind of used to it. I mean, there's bad stories that happen, but it is so rare. It's not what you think, or it's not what's on YouTube. So like yesterday, me and a passenger almost got killed by a drunk driver. We were going through a Tampa light, which was green, and he just didn't even stop, and I barely avoided him. I whipped right, he whipped right. We barely missed each other. It scared the hell out of me. But that happens like once every 6 months, but it does happen.
Does?
Oh yeah, I mean I see people driving the wrong way at least once every 2 weeks, at least. So
Coming at you like
yeah, coming at me. Kids will cross the street on a scooter, and I'll miss them. That happens once a month. I mean, it is dangerous, but it's the difference between $15 an hour and potentially $50 an hour. During the day, your Uber is, after expenses, is making $15 an hour, maybe. You know, I mean, you might get lucky, but that's what it is. I've been doing this for 4 years. At night, Thursday through Sunday, they're making 25 to 50, depending on how well they understand the system.
It's good money.
It is, and trust me, when I did it, I used to install security systems, access controls, cameras, things like that.
Yeah.
Well, my boss's dad was 101 and he was passing. So my boss, who was the 20th,
101 years
Yeah, he's 104 now.
Oh, he's still
He
around?
didn't go.
Oh my God.
So my boss was the 20th licensed company ever for security systems. So this is like,
You from down here?
at this point, been 27 years. So he stopped selling and stopped scheduling because his dad was passing. So after I lost more than half of my income, I decided to do Uber because I was dying. And as far as I knew, Uber was going to suck. My very first day,
Yeah, what was it like? Like, oh my God.
it was 21 an hour, like, and then taking off gas and expenses. So like,
Felt good then. You're
yeah,
I
I
made
was like,
few
wait a
bucks.
minute, so I can survive? Like, I don't care. It's not about good money.
Yeah.
So then I started doing it more, and then I started finding out where the hot spots are and where the college kids are, and then I started earning benefits that Uber does not talk about, and it basically makes you more money. At this point, at diamond level, I have full health, full dental, full college tuition, unlimited amount of college tuition. So I can take college. I can go to college for the rest of my life if I want.
Wow.
Online,
I never knew all that.
you know, I didn't either. 8-9 years ago, I used to work on Clearwater Beach for Florida Free Rides. So it's the vans with the wraps all over them. So,
They do.
well, they give free rides to everybody.
Stuff? Oh.
Yeah, within the island. So basically, the restaurants and the hotels, they pay $20,000 a year to have their billboard on the van. So that's the business. That's Florida Free Rides. You know,
That's how they make the money.
The function is, you know,
I like that.
is a free ride. So the you tip the driver. That's how the driver gets paid.
Good tips and stuff.
Right. The company doesn't care
Make
about
any
the
money
fares.
off of that,
Oh
or-
yeah, I make $250, $300 a day. So no, so that's what I did there, and Uber started to take over. Uber was still weird to a lot of people except the kids, and
Yeah.
it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, these Ubers, like, what are they doing? Like, how can they even make the money that I'm making? You know. But now, to me, it's the other way around. When I see a taxi,
Yeah, it's just going
I want to
strong.
tell this guy, dude, why don't you just drive
Back it
for
up.
Uber? You don't have to pay $100, $200 a day to rent the car.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Uber does take a cut, but I don't even have to think. Like, I literally, if I have,
$1,400 for this thing.
well, it is, but what choice do I have? Like, if you wreck your car, you can call an Uber and get to
But
work.
that's cool. They
I am
keep
Uber,
They
I
keep
can't-
it going now.
Yeah, so it's my only option. You know, obviously, I could have just bought another car, but when my Genesis hit the above ground sewer in Tampa,
Is that what happened?
yeah, and it totaled my car. So, and it was at 375K. It's like, okay, I wasn't even mad. Yeah. So the car was only worth $3,000, but the city was going to give me $17,000 on paper. So I decided to just sit pretty and wait it out.
Still going on?
No, they screwed me in the end. So it took 3 months, and basically the way that they operate is under the neglect law, or whatever they call it. If a street causes damage to a vehicle, if it's never been reported at that spot, it's not neglect. They won't pay for it. If there has been damage before, then they will pay for it. They were under the impression that I hit it on a certain sewer and I was getting paid. Then they found out that it wasn't actually that sewer, it was the one 100 feet away from it. I hung out for 3 months thinking that I was going to get $17,000 and I was going to pay $5,10 for a new car. So when they screwed me, I had been unemployed for 3 months. So there is not a car company out there that will sell me a car for payments. So I am forced into $1,400 a month.
Son of a bitch.
So, but in spite of that,
Keep on rocking.
I am. I mean, in
Yeah,
spite of
sounds
that,
like it.
I'm just gonna turn. Like, I don't have a girlfriend, don't have a wife, kids, nothing like that. So I'm just gonna turn off my entertainment brain
Just fucking burn.
and work. Like, just from this Monday to now, I'm talking like eight to 10 hours a day. I'm already at 1,200, and I still
That's
have today
awesome,
and
brother.
tomorrow. So I'm gonna get my car back. I'm not gonna be.
I love that determination.
I'm not gonna be paying
It's
$1,400
not like me,
long.
I'm 53 now, but I was always like that because I've been hit so many times below the belt. I was like, oh my god.
When I first heard, like, it took me 2 weeks to actually bite the bullet and pay. I'm like, who has $1,400? How did?
Nowadays, nobody.
I'm like, how do you? I gotta give $400 a week to these stupid. Like, that was my mindset. The second week, I'm like, I am gonna get every dollar that's out
Can you
there.
write that off and stuff?
Huh?
Can you
Oh
write
hell
it
yeah.
off?
Switch your mind.
I can write off my wrecked car because it happened during work.
So that's good.
So yeah, so there's a lot of write-offs. All the miles, obviously write-offs. When I started treating this like a business, I built an office and I started making YouTube videos teaching Ubers how to be Ubers.
I produce YouTube.
I did that so I could write off 13% of my mortgage.
man.
So I
that.
I'll just keep the write-offs, going and whatnot.
I create some YouTube shows here and there. I was
Do you?
making some money. Yeah, like I'm a TV producer, but on the side I was doing it. I got involved with Joe Giudice from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know if you know that shit.
No. Oh yeah, I do.
We were making like $2,000 a month actually, and it wasn't enough for him. He's kind of like an Italian Goomba. Like he's like, "Hey, ain't enough money. You need to make me more money." And kind of got crazy.
So listen, this is kind of interesting that it's you in my car.
Yeah.
So something that I'm trying to launch a week from now, but I have to do it all myself. I'm trying to figure out is, in short, years ago when I wanted to learn how to be a better Uber driver, I used to watch YouTubers
Yeah.
do Uber. And I was having problems with the people in the car, and I was trying to figure out how to be better. So I'm watching like the fun YouTube videos. Like they weren't trying to teach me anything. I found out this guy at that time was making $90K a year
Oh, yeah.
off of just the videos. Now he's making about $500,000.
Doing that a month.
So he's making $500,000 a year now, posting these crazy videos. Like you gotta understand, I've been assaulted 3 times. I've been forced to do drug deals. I've gotten into car accidents. I've escorted.
Be filming it all.
I am. So I have
Put
2.
cameras up.
I do right now. So right now I have 14 terabytes of video over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
It is slightly over 2,700 videos that I am
You
confident.
edit? You know how to edit?
I'm
Yeah,
learning.
I edit my own stuff. You can be like that taxi that was doing it in New York. It became a successful show.
I
So,
love that show.
well,
Yeah.
I know that
too.
this is going to be successful. The only problem, because I have the best content on the internet for the last several years.
Yeah, you seem good
So-
too. Like you're.
And that took a lot. That took a lot.
The way your personality is good.
That was built by Uber. I mean, I liked who I was 4 years ago, but I had no idea I could be the person I am. No idea. So what I've been afraid of is I love this job and it is my career. I want to do this. Like, forget YouTube. I want to do this job. I love it. And
That's awesome,
I'm
brother.
terrified of losing it and going back to a regular job.
Like me.
Now, would I care if I was making YouTube money? No, I wouldn't, So what I've been doing is, long down the line, this is going to be a podcast. I have collected 700 people of the best rides I've ever had, and my business model is I'm going to give out free rides, which it'll be personal at that time. It won't be Uber.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a podcast in the car. You got to understand, especially
I love it, man.
especially the youth. I'm 37, but these kids, excuse me, but they're fucking gone.
Oh, yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah,
But the thing is, it's their world. The youth runs the world. The elders manage it. It's just that simple. So I have been terrified of losing my job. My goal was 2,000 backlogged videos, and then I'm doing it. I'm at
Oh my
2,700.
God, I love it, man.
I'm at 2,700. The fact that I've been out of this job for the last 3 months has made me realize it's now or never. So as of this Monday, I'm going to start re-editing the videos
Oh my God. Dude.
and get into it. So now,
Anything I can do to help? I'm in a
That's-
similar boat. I'm actually got a TV show getting pitched next
so
week.
that's the reason
And
I'm
I work
talking.
for a
Is
studio,
the
so.
amount of people that I have worked with. Like, now, I do want this to be mine, but if I just sold the videos, like if I showed you this guy's videos that makes $500,000 a year, and then I showed you my raw content, it's way better. It's way better.
You have my contact info?
No, I don't. It's all fake because like all that information is fake for our safety. So there's an Uber journal down there, right? That's Uber Anonymous. People write their trolls, their confessions. Yeah. So that's my
I
third.
love that too.
That's my third volume. So
That's
It's
cool.
sweet.
so
I don't know
so.
if I want to write my shit in there, but
Well, no. I mean, what?
my
It's
name
information.
never private number. Because I'm friends with Impractical Jokers and a bunch of stuff. I'm kind of like someone.
Well, I mean, okay, all right. So,
gonna-
what about an alias and a number?
Well, I can give you my name and number.
Okay, but you don't want to write it in the book.
No.
Okay.
You work for a taxi.
So I'm collecting people that can help. Like I've met TikTok stars because I don't know how to do this. Somebody taught me how to edit. I've met YouTubers that actually make money. So I'm trying to do it. But I kind of lost
I've
heart.
been doing it for 30 years. I'm friends with Scott. I used to be friends with Scott Weiland, the stunt double pilot.
My favorite part
Crazy
about
shit.
Uber is you never know
So
who
we're
you're
going
going
to
to
see
meet.
the Ramones
You never
tonight.
know. So and things
Dude!
happen for a reason.
He's fucking energized.
What was your name again?
That's Tangela, my girl.
Tangela.
Tangela. My name's Carmelo.
Carmelo.
Call me.
We
Call
met.
me.
I will. We met for a reason.
All right. Keep safe.
No one ever says that. I always say that. Keep on going, brother.